Live from the rinks in Hauppauge, New York, we continue our special presentation of Wednesday night's Varsity opening night's edition on LI Sports Network. The rivalry continues between two varsity blue bloods as the Connetquot Sayville Bayport's Blue Point Thunderbirds take on the East Islip Chiefs. Michael Andrea back and ready to bring you the action again alongside my partner in crime, Vinny Matula. And we got ourselves a chance to recollect our emotions after enduring an absolute roller coaster affair between Sachem and Smithtown Hauppauge. The score didn't live up to its billing, but the energy and emotion that the two teams showed sure brought its exciting moments, and the Bulls ran away with a huge 7-2 victory. Now we'll wait and see what these two teams have in store right in front of us as warm-ups have begun. It should be interesting to note that both of these squads have gone through some major changes during the offseason, most notably the varsity runner-ups, the Thunderbirds. Gone are the names of Kenny Correo, Colin Bizel, Evan Vent, James Brady, Joseph Walsh, and many more who have gone on to graduate or play at a different level, whether it be in college or at the juniors. And one notable player remains from that elite faction for his swan song season. Mateo Marchesi. And he'll be joined by elite company with some major call-ups from the JV squad joining him at the blue line. Names like Brent Birdie and Jack Mercado, while the East Islip Chiefs no longer will see Jake Abrami, Frank Alessi lead the way. The reins have now been turned to Jesse Burns, a tough, hard-nosed defenseman who is sure looking to make an impact for his newly renovated squad this season. The goaltending tandem is all new as well for both ends. As I mentioned before, no Joseph Walsh for the Thunderbirds, and that goes the same way for the Chiefs, who no longer have Steven Squilante or Jack Panulo in their lineup. For the Chiefs, it's the tandem of Brody Dixon and Corey McGovern, who made their names felt in the JV division, with Brody Dixon playing the majority of minutes in between the pipes, over 500. And he'll get the starting nod here tonight over McGovern. While at the other end, for Connetquot Sayville, in goal, a familiar face got a little taste of the varsity division late last season, Matthew Hughes, the Long Island Royals product, starting in between the pipes for the T-Birds. He played over 400 minutes in goal for the JV squad, and we are underway between the Chiefs and the Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds already attacking the zone as they try to catch the Chiefs off guard. This chance gets canceled out by Luke Ferrazzi, one of the returning names that was on this varsity team last year. Oh, look out, Jesse Burns coming in hot, making an immediate impact, wearing the C for the Chiefs. This one's angled ahead. Top 40 trying to race it down. They will not be able to do that as it's held and stopped by Corey McGovern. So should make the quick correction that Corey McGovern is in nets for the Chiefs for the first time at the varsity level after playing in goal for 491 minutes as part of the JV roster last season. Offsides called here. While the Chiefs lost out on some key players who have gone on to graduate, there are still two names that you see right there who are still going to help this squad get to the top for these remaining seasons. Thomas Ivers, lucky number 13, led the team in goals with the same number he wears on the back of his jersey. While Ryan Nanatra, number 72, is back in action once again after propelling the Chiefs to the postseason, backed by his team-leading 13 assists and 24 points. Brody trying to get a crack at it inside the zone. He got pushed off that time by one of the new incoming varsity players making his debut in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, number 97, Luke Savage. There's Jack Mercado. He'll get plenty of shifts throughout the season, many of them rightfully earned after making a namesake for himself at the JV level, leading the team in shorthanded goals. And speaking of Anatra, it's either going to be a family feud or a wholesome season for the brother tandem of Christian and Ryan. Here's Brian Slattery in the zone with a chance. Big save made right away. Matthew Hughes gobbles it up against his Long Island Rebels teammate, Slattery. Andrew Wurst involved in multiple goal-scoring affairs last season, picking up a hat trick along the way, helping the Chiefs get into the playoffs. Top 40 trying to cause havoc the other way. Colin Wills on the defensive end, able to cancel the opportunity out. Anthony Marizito trying to make an impact in his varsity hockey debut. Andrew Wurst getting tangled up right there with Tom 40. It's another chance. Marizito trying to dance around the defense to no avail. Mateo Marchesi made the jump to the PAL Junior Islanders after years of success with the prestigious Long Island Royals. Marchesi looking for redemption after coming oh so close to winning the county title, in which he was an absolute star in the making throughout the playoffs, scoring in nearly every postseason game. Marchese. Natra on the giveaway. That chance may have gotten deflected off the glove of Hughes. Matthew Daddario awaiting at the point as Lafata tries to set something up by getting it back, but it's Marchese who controls it. For relinquishing it back to Lafata. Got it up ahead, and Natra denied by a wicked shoulder from Hughes. And there's some early pressure coming on from the Chiefs offense once more. Logan Keel off to the races, dangling past the defense. Keel twirling into the glass as he couldn't finish the job. But despite not scoring in that sequence, he is able to draw the call on the Chiefs' new captain, Jesse Burns. He'll sit for 2 minutes hooking while the Thunderbirds will activate the power play units. A new and reimagined group on the ice here for 5-on-4 hockey. It's going to be tough getting used to, but there's plenty of talent here tonight that made the jump from JV to varsity. Two of them exceptional in their own rights. Brent Burde, who now plays for the Freeport Arrows, and there you see Long Island Rebels' zone. Jack Mercado. Mercado taking in the zone, trying to feed it across, and his feed got deflected off a stick and out of play. Mateo Marchese back on the ice alongside another. Make it 4 PAL Junior Islanders products. Along with Marchese making the jump from Royals to Isles is Matthew Campanola. The team leader in assists for the JV T-Birds last season. We wait to see if that trend continues on here at the varsity level. Keel wins it. Keel got it back to the point. Plenty of high-powered weaponry on the ice for the team in red. Marchese feeds it over. Jun with a chance, couldn't get that one to go. Campanola shoved into the boards, absorbs the hit, and it's cleared out by the Chiefs. With 45 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Marchese settling things down behind the goal before switching gears. Mateo Marchese gets by Worst. Marchese couldn't repeat the same act right there. He's able to cover up some ground as Andrew Worst is on the hunt, trying to ignite the special teams unit for the Chiefs. And play is stopped, with McGovern not able to let it free. The lines are being rolled here for the T-Birds special teams unit. Ethan Burde on the ice. Marchese remaining at the top as he elects not to go to the bench. They're being on the power play unit for a short amount of time. Marchese firing. This one deflected, but it couldn't be directed in the right direction. Jesse Burns racing in from his stomach almost, making an impact right there on the offensive front. In 18 games played last season before he donned the C this year, Burns picked up 2 goals, one of them being on opening night. in which East Islip was victorious over the returning St. Anthony's Friars. Watch out here, Matthew Hughes sprawling on his back. He was able to keep it out somehow amongst the swarm of bodies piling up in the crease. Now we'll see if the T-Birds can respond on his behalf. Verde sends this one in deep, trickling towards the net. Giveaway, oh, near costly mistake with Dixon having to take cover. And I was correct. Previously stated that Dixon was starting tonight, and then wasn't sure because the numbers are awfully close. And both games start and the amount of time those two shared the net at the JV level last season. And this one gets fired out of play. 7.5 remaining here in the opening frame. Varsity hockey debut for Zachary Martin, the team leader in penalty minutes for the JV squad. Is looking to make an impact in a more appropriate category here tonight. Wills retrieving it. He's got pressure coming from Zachary Martin. Full steam into Wills. Those two able to stay up on their feet, and they get tangled up once more. Here's Anthony Pepe. Welcome to varsity hockey. Mercado trying to put on a clinic here and stop the T-Bird, or the Chiefs, as Christian Inatra got stood into. And we get a stoppage of play. Bodies went flying all over the place in different directions. We get another penalty being called. Hooking. And Zachary Martin commits his first of what we could expect to be many penalties at the varsity level. East Islip Chiefs will look to have a better trip around the sun than the T-Birds had in their first stint on the man advantage. They got plenty of pieces in front to get the job done, and the save is made by Hughes. Puck was trickling towards the net with Burns nearly grabbing a hold of his first of the year. Inatra, Magro, Slattery representing the offense on this power play, while Thomas Ivers plays at the point in this extravagant power play sequence. That's if it turns out to be extravagant. Here's Inatra, down low, feeds it across, Burns from his knees, trying to get the shot to go. Instead, he goes crashing into the end boards, not able to succeed. Here comes Logan Keel, trying to put on a clinic back the other way. Slattery dishes this one off the boards, or pardon me, that was Ivers, and icing is signaled. 6 minutes to go here in the first. Luke Ferrazzi directing traffic here. He's now assumed the role of one of the more vocal players in the Chiefs locker room. Starting the first, or playing in his first game of the final season in the high school hockey universe. Ferrazzi looking to expand his scoring resume by a lot this year. Ryan Clark going in against Marchese. Marchese lost sight of it. The Chiefs did not. Brody from the top through a screen, and the save is made in the catching body of Hughes. Half a minute to go on the man advantage. Still no score. Here's Luke Savage. The Long Island Gold's product. Highly touted and very dangerous, as that chance may have gotten a piece of Dixon. Back the other way come the Chiefs, trying to respond on the penalty kill, or on the power play, as Perazzi cancels the opportunity out for the T-Birds special teams unit. Here's Brody as we skate 5-a-side once again. Matthew Brody gaining the zone. Matthew Brody dangling into the net. He scores! How about that? He starts his final year in an emphatic way, picking up goal number 1. The same amount of tallies he had last season in 23 games played. And this one is one you'll see on the highlight reel. Marazito wants a piece of the action as well, but saying no that time was Hughes. 4.5 remaining here in the first. Jung trying to catch the Chiefs off guard, but instead he's pinned up against the boards. A lot of help beside him, despite the many sticks coming his way from the Chiefs. Brian Slattery almost dangling to the second goal by East Islip here in this period. The dial has been turned up just a notch after the goal by Brody. Capanola. Here's Savage, or pardon me, Keel. He's got Savage. Spinorama on net, looking for Savage to finish the job. It's done by Keel, but it would not go the way they intended it to go. A gracious effort, nonetheless. Logan Gray on the ice, looking to help out the Thunderbirds tie things up. Ryan Anatra drops it in front, almost had Lafada, or Lafada in this case, knocking it in. Steal made almost successfully there by Anatra. Zachary Martin back in play, takes a shoulder into the boards from Anatra. It remains even strength. Joseph Penny on the hunt against George Vadyak. Now Marchese controls it behind the net. Marchese sidesteps his opponent. Burns couldn't intercept it fully. Zachary Martin back in the zone, hungry for more, trying to redeem himself after not able to do so the last time. Anatra, end-to-end, Anatra, stick handling maneuver, and he's fended off and pinned into the corner boards by Mercado. More jostling happening down low. Chiefs closing in on another chance. Score! Anthony Pepe doubles East Islip's lead. The JV team leading points getter picks up his first goal at the varsity level. And it puts East Islip up by 2 with over 2 minutes remaining here in the first. Pepe on the intercept, couldn't get towards the zone cleanly. Burns will drop it in deep. Looking for the catching hand of Pepe. Takes a shoulder from one of the Thunderbirds. Connolly trying to send the nifty feed ahead, and instead it's Pepe who tracks it down. Burns throws it up ahead. Icing waved off here as Berde resets. Mercado trying to pop it off the boards as Connolly has some trouble navigating the other way. Jack Mercado nearly mailboxed right there in the neutral zone. Burns on the hunt. Jesse Burns in for the goal, almost finishing miraculously from his back. Ivers, now Magro. Connolly steals it. Connolly nearly set it aside for Tumforty, gaining control of it, dishing it to Connolly. Connolly in trouble, tied up right there in front, trying to get a hold of the puck. More battling being done down low as Jun awaits in the shadows at the left point. Instead, it's East Islip who regains control of the possession. Burns with another crack at it in the zone, throws it on net, and sliding across with the gloved hands is Matthew Hughes. Under a minute left to play here in the first. 2-0 the score. East Islip off to a good start, while the T-Birds look to get on the board in any way they possibly can. Lena couldn't get that shot to go through the screen of bodies. This one couldn't be cleared out neither by the Thunderbirds. Sent back in after the T-Birds had trouble pushing it out the first time. Almost a giveaway right there. Chiefs get it back. Lead feed in front. And that was Anatra looking for the on-rushing Thomas Ivers. Campanoa, what a play there. He's got a goal, and now he's got a mighty block. Matthew Brody. How about this effort by Jesse Burns? Anatra off the tie-up, drops it to Elena, and this should kill off the rest of the clock. First period over, 2-0, East Islip on top. There's a party going on the other side. It's the SCHSHL hockey team JV level squad. As currently leading on the south rink. Players going tumbling inside the zone right there as George Vadyak tries to go full steam ahead inside the zone. Here's Tumforti. Tumforti fires, and the drive gets redirected off a stick and goes off the ceiling to end play. Connolly got it back to Vadyak. Vadyak had trouble getting the trigger pull to go. Casey backpedaling before relinquishing it in front, but it could not help the Chiefs' cause right there, courtesy of one of the officials getting in the way. Now everyone begins to jostle away in front. Everyone jostling away for it in front of the T-Birds bench. Possible breakdown here as that was Marizito ready to turn the engines up and go for the goal. Joseph Penny in his varsity hockey debut. Scored 7 goals in JV play last season. One of them being on the power play. One of the more disciplined players on this Chiefs roster, only going to the penalty box twice, or actually once in this case, only racking up a combined total of 2 penalty minutes. Jack Mercado springs free, has a chance. Oh my goodness! And somehow that one stayed out. Mercado missing by inches of his first goal at the varsity level. Thomas Ivers across, score! The captain! Opening night continues to be Jesse Burns' night. For the second straight year, Burns picks up a goal in game number 1. And this one helps the Chiefs extend their lead by 3. DeLucy looking to track it down from the hard-charging, hustling Chiefs player down low. That was hard to tell from this angle. That was Ryan Clark. Brody at the top. Ferrazzi drops it in front. That one ricocheted off the pad of Hughes. Clark retrieving it. Oh, and Clark took a big body check right there by DeLucy. Able to stand up from it. So we're starting to see some physical play being shown by the T-Birds as they find themselves in a 3-goal hole. Vadyak taking off down the wing. Connolly muscled into the boards by Brody, and looking to clean Brody out was Ethan Birdie. Had his eyes set on his target. There he goes, looking to knock Ivers off the puck. Anatra the other way with Magro, the impending senior graduates, looking to make an impact here tonight in his final opening night. Lawrence Lena throws it on goal, and it just trickles wide. Brody with the keep at the top. Converging with Connolly, as this chance couldn't go right there for the Chiefs. East Islip remaining in the zone. Ryan Anatra keeps his balance. Lena couldn't get the chance to go. Ivers spinning out of control in front, almost getting onto the stick of Anatra. Instead, it's the Chiefs who are forced out of the zone. But back in they come right away. Anatra with the steal. Ryan Anatra on the backhand. Couldn't finish the job that time. A good job right there by Matt Hughes to negate the latest East Islip scoring opportunities. This one gets fired wide by Vadyak. Brody banks this one around the boards. Magro angles this one out of the zone, and ahead it comes to Anatra, who sidesteps the hit. Now he's under pressure by two jerseys as Zachary Martin came back into the picture. Colin Wills retrieves it, and he'll take a moment to exhale. East Islip continues to lead this game. Worst crossing the middle. Andrew Worst. And that one got fended off right there by Matt Hughes. Parked in front. Marizito looking to strike when the iron is hot. As this one gets lifted out of harm's way. Jack Mercado switching gears, trying to go after it. As more battling continues to happen between Wills and Gray down low. Now it's Andrew Worst propelling the Chiefs back in the zone. Worst trying to dangle through his legs. He takes it on an adventure instead. Anatra stashes it down low. Now Wills will move to a different location, pinching in to keep it in the zone. Slattery at the top. Gets it on almost onto the stick of the skate-kicking Anatra, who takes a shove into the boards. This one gets pushed out of the zone. Slattery on the hunt to retrieve it. Line change ensuing for the T-Birds. They get some new reinforcements to the battle. This one couldn't be poked ahead. Look out! Brian Slattery laying the boom on Jack Mercado at center ice. Play stopped as Dixon covers it up. A near full house here at the rinks for this late September 14th matchup. There is cowbell waiting to be run at some point. You can just hear it coming at any point. But right now it's the Chiefs have continued to silence the T-Birds. Up 3-0. Trying to go for more. Thomas Ivers slamming on the brakes, creating separation. Back to Brody with a drive. It got blocked. And look out here. The goals tandem of Keel and Savage almost erupt, but offsides is called. There is Logan Keel. Him and Luke Savage in their Suffolk County High School Hockey League debut after spending a majority of their years with the prestigious Long Island Goals organization. Ivers. Ball's to 240. Ivers trying to get it back, which he does. Ivers attempting to go on an offensive rampage here. Here comes Thomas Ivers. Churning and chugging in the zone. Centering chance. Just misses the stick of Joseph Penny. Crowd was about to erupt right there. Another chance, and this one ricochets off a body in front. Burns with a nifty play, keeping the play alive inside the zone, practically from his knees, no less. This one gets sauced out at the expense of the T-Birds, with Penny helping the cause, not able to keep it in the zone. More battling in the neutral zone being done here between DeDario and Birdie. Those two JV rivals getting reacquainted here at the varsity level. Marchese, now Vadyak stuffs this one off the boards to 40. Marchese to 40 again. Trying to finagle his way by the defense, and instead it's Ryan Clark and Ferrazzi leading the charge the other way. Brody on the ice as well, looking to defend the zone successfully with help alongside coming from Lena. This one gets thrown across. Mercado from the top. Trickling chance, win and go. Burns touched on forward. Luke Ferrazzi, one-on-one. But that's going to be a tough battle to win every time, especially when it's Mateo Marchese standing in your way. Dylan Treco tracks it down, tries to get it on his stick before Ferrazzi wrestles him down, battling for the puck. Here's Brody, sliding towards the net, almost scoring for the second time tonight. Oh my! Matt Hughes shuts the door on the Chiefs. 6.5 to go here in the second. Ryan Anatra. Clark fires, save made this time. Savage trying to hunt it down against Wills. Savage under pressure. Gets it. Now it's the Chiefs who have it again. Anatra spinning out of control with pressure coming from Keel. Here's Savage. This time he's onside with a big drive, and that one got fended off by Dixon. Another chance, centering try, wouldn't go. Savage, oh, big glove stop. That time on Savage by Brody Dixon. Mercado slamming on the brakes, trying to set the play up down low. Campanola. With help coming from Savage at the end boards. Savage looking, Savage wheels it across! Brody Dixon recovers. Looked to be a sure goal for Matthew Campanola in his varsity hockey debut. A combination of pressurized overload from the Chiefs and a little bit of hesitation resulted in Dixon standing tall. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second. DeDario tracks it down on the back end, able to get by DeLucy before putting it off the boards, trying to get it onto the stick of Marizito. Marizito switching gears, trying to break through the whole T-Birds team, and instead the T-Birds were able to stop him. But at what cost as the Chiefs almost get back in again? Another chance, and this one popped off the stick of Slattery, who's forced into the corner by Jun. A conference ensues in the right corner as Marizito drops it in front, batted around, another chance, man scramble, and it stays alive, and it does not go past the line. Ethan Birdie, a little wobbly at the conclusion of the play, putting his body on the line amongst the crowd of bodies, amongst the crowd of jerseys that surrounded the net, in which Matt Hughes was practically vulnerable, out of position. Here's Keel in the other zone, trying to make some magic happen, but to no avail. Interception right there done by Savage. Luke Savage, offsides. Campanola wins the draw that time. Here's Kale. Kale steps into the zone again. Gets it across. Savage will play it off the boards. Savage under heavy pressure from two jerseys at once coming from the Chiefs. And this results in another clear by East Islip, and it'll go all the way for icing. Razi awaiting along the wing, looking for the feed, and here's Pepe on the catching hand, gaining the zone with a chance, and it's stopped once again by Hughes. Chance from the top, and this one ricochets off a body or a skate or a stick in front and almost tricked Hughes. Luckily, it stayed out of the nets. Everyone converging along the half wall inside the Chiefs zone. Lead feed cut off by that man Savage. Luke Savage dancing his way to a scoring chance, and instead it ends with a catching glove save by Brody Dixon. Off the draw, here comes Anthony Pepe. Pepe with Farazi in tow. Pepe trying to position himself in the perfect spot to grab another goal. Clark with a pickpocket play. He's got help in the trailer. Pepe stuns Hughes with that chance. One-timer on the rebound. Farazi couldn't get it to go. Clark controlling. Clark. Now Anantra dishes it in front. No look chance on the one touch by Farazi. And it got negated that time by Hughes. Another try. Third time's the charm, and Matt Hughes said no. Sliding across to deny Farazi. This one squirts out of the zone on the clear by the Thunderbirds. A bunch of players sandwiching together in the neutral zone, and Zachary Martin is shaken up, back up on his feet. We'll see how he progresses from that. Ivers trying to turn the corner and go the other way. Here's Ryan Anatra able to squeak through a large bunch of jerseys. Backhand try, denied, rebound, thrown back in front, nobody able to put home. Another chance, another denial. Anatra not able to get the best of Hughes. Another deflection attempt in front denied, or it went wide off the stick of Magro. Instead, it's another icing clear by the Thunderbirds. The chances almost going the Chiefs' way. But it's Matt Hughes doing the Lord's work of keeping his team in contention as they trail by 3 goals. .47 seconds remaining and less here in the second, with 15 more minutes of hockey left to be played in the third. Jesse Burns, another shot, another masked save by the masked assassin Matt Hughes. Tie up inside the zone. Some 40 throw in the body against Marizito. Now everyone converges in the corner boards. Jesse Burns takes a hit from DeLucy, gets back in front, and a big stop. Another one yet again by Hughes. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and I'll do it for 2. Judging by the lack of noise in this facility, you would think this game was anything but close, but you're dead wrong because the deficit is only 3, and there's still 15 minutes of hockey, and the narrative could change at any moment. Matthew Campanola ready to take the draw. Him and Brian Slattery having a chat, a friendly one, we could assume, as it's been anything but bad blood here tonight. Yes, a lot of competitive moments, but in all the nature of just good old friendly, old-fashioned high school hockey. And here we are, 15 minutes to go, and the Chiefs are that much away from going up 1-0 this year at the varsity level. Badyak plays this one ahead. Savage. Keel. Save Dixon. And the recovery was good to, oh man! A long dart from the top by Marchese edges the iron. And the game remains 3-0 with the Chiefs up on top. Luke Savage, juggling act happening down low amongst a lot of pressure on him. Badyak. Here's Marchese. Marchese Defense to offense. Fanned on the attempt as the Chiefs stand their ground at the expense of Marchese's error. Ethan Birdie under heavy pressure from Anatra. Here's Christian Anatra popping this one in deep. Vadyak retrieving it, having trouble setting it out of the zone. As he pins Lafada against the boards. Centering chance, Christian Anatra scores! It's all in the family on opening night for East Islip. A very wholesome moment for the Anatra bunch here on opening night as Christian picks up his first goal at the varsity level with the assist coming from his brother Ryan. And if I can think of a good story to tell that features two brothers at the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, you wouldn't really have to look far to hear that story. Oh, the memories. Logan Keel, or pardon me. Yep, Logan Keel on the ice. Logan Keel on the ice, Jack on the bench. And we'll see more from Jack this season. Another stoppage of play. Jack Keel, another new coming player, except not from the JV organization, but from Patchogue Medford, picked up in the draft as the Raiders couldn't assemble a team to compete at the varsity level this year. But make no mistake, there's plenty of special talent on the way making noise at the JV level this season. Pepe. Offside's called again. T-Bird still struggling to beat Dixon to the punch. It's been nothing but offsides upon offsides, or just close opportunities not going their way. DeLucy regathers it. It's intercepted by Ryan Anatra. Ryan Anatra dangles through DeLucy, almost leads it across to Ivers, who is charging to the net. Thomas Ivers trying to stuff it in home. Another try, spinning chance, score! Dominic Magro. A high five for the Chiefs offensive squadron as Magro picks up his first goal of the 2022-23 varsity season. Last year scored 6 goals in 20 games played for the Chiefs varsity team in the 2021-2022 season. Big save made by Brody Dixon against Vadyak. A sliding stop. Marchese. Trickling drive couldn't go that time. Ryan Anatra back in the zone. One-on-one stick handling. Almost beating Hughes. Ivers controlling. Ivers working. Ivers sets it in front. Deflection by Anatra, swallowed up. The high rising glove hand of Hughes. Four and a half gone by here in the third. Anatra on the hunt to retrieve it. Thomas Ivers with a little spin-a-rama play off the boards to himself. But it would not have any gains for the Chiefs. Here's Anatra on the intercept down low. Anatra settling things now inside the zone. That one got played across, but it was canceled out by the T-Birds. Berde looking for Campanola to send him in deep. Instead, the Chiefs stand their ground. Anatra. Lost it to Luke Savage that time. Savage, Tumforty. Jackson Tumforty. Big blocker stop by Brody Dixon as Tumforty got sandwiched to the ice. Jack Mercado firing from the top, and this one did not get enough elevation he wanted to get. This one is another clear that'll go for icing. Luke Savage having a friendly exchange from the fans above supporting the Chiefs. One could say that is a welcome to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, courtesy of the Chiefs' rowdy crowd that has gathered here tonight. Andrew Worst trying to make a name for himself here in this game. Worst going on an adventure, plays it back to the point. Brody's got a goal tonight. One you'll see on last night's best for sure. Brody. Now Slattery touches this one in further. He'll hunt it down as Jun protects it from him. Here's Jun. Danny Jun plays it off the board. Savage across, almost got it to Jun. It was out of the reach of his stick as Savage tries to recover along the half wall. Savage protecting. Luke Savage looking, firing wide of the net. Logan Keel stumbling to the ice, trying to keep the play alive as the Chiefs take off the other way. Andrew Worst, his chance. Directed off a body, and it stays away from the net as Worst tries to keep it in the zone. Instead, here come the T-Birds back the other way. Connolly firing, and it redirects off the glove hand of Brody Dixon, who collects another save. Under 8 minutes left to play here in the third. Mateo Marchese roaring in with a chance, and this one misses wide. Another chance from the top on the keep as Marchese keeps the play alive. Another chance, one hand, and the opportunity seizes for the T-Birds. Lawrence Lena. Here's Ivers, hustling, churning and chugging, trying to get past Vadyak. He was canceled out. Another icing is upon us. There it is.
Maybe it's his. It might be, yeah.
Thomas Ivers and the face-off dot. A quiet night for Matthew Campanola and company. Lafita positioned in front, looking to grab his first goal at the varsity level. Here comes Luke Savage. Savage bursting down the wing, one-handed feed across wouldn't go. An innovative attempt right there by Savage to create some magic for the T-Birds. Birdy. Jack Mercado shouldered off the puck by Daddario as Anthony Pepe regathers it. Burns had trouble slamming this one off the boards. Nice keep by Savage, and now he's pinned up against the bench by Clark. Lafita will chase it down. Mercado in his way. Lafita takes a shove right there by Mercado, but it's play on. Luke Savage looking to burst in for his first goal, and he's denied. Rebound, Brody Dixon, Superman, as he makes the poke check play in a hurry. Ferrazzi gets by one. Ferrazzi dangles through his legs. Backhand finish wouldn't go. Anatra. Pressured from behind right there. Birdy. Getting aggressive with Christian Anatra. Anthony Pepe takes a hit right there from Jung. Ethan Birdy. Crashing into Pepe as Birdy tried to line up number 21 for the big finish. Big chance in front, denied by Hughes. Ryan Clark reacquainted with DeLucy. Anthony Pepe with a dangle, and that trickling chance floats to the other corner. Good effort right there by number 21. Icing again. Under 5 minutes to go in regulation. And this week has flown by us in a hurry. So far, Northport, Huntington, West Islip, and Smithtown Hauppauge have gone home with a 1-0 W to kick off the 2022-23 varsity season. And the East Islip Chiefs are just 4.5 away from getting it done. Ryan Anatra, spin-a-rama machine. Wraparound goal by Anatra. And there's the goal. And he's been anticipating after setting up Christian with his first at the varsity level just a few moments back. Score. And there's a pair for Dominic Magro. After the Cinderella run they had last season, you knew this team was going to be expecting growing pains after 10 of their top stars graduate. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Jackson to 40! Took the words right out of everyone's mouths with that beauty of the backhand. Another chance, looking for more. Wow! More havoc in the crease. But it's Brody Dixon this time denying the T-Birds. We got a battle of last night's bests. Goal of the night between Jackson Tomforty and Matthew Brody. The two seniors are making every moment last in their final season. And despite the score that's being shown, it's still fun for those two. Matthew Campanola from Savage. Campanola falling, stumbling, trying to score as Dixon makes yet another stop. Shot from the point. That one wouldn't go for Marchese. Watch out there, Luke Savage almost getting the best of friendly fire courtesy of that slap shot by Marchese. Marchese steps by, trying to get it across the keel. But he ran out of energy right there. Nice play, almost succeeding for the Chiefs. In along, Lafata misfiring. His first goal at the varsity level will have to wait. Anatra. Campanola trying to keep it in the zone. Here's Ivers hustling back in. Ivers trying to shake off the defense. Lafata denied again, and here comes Marchese, Matteo Marchese. Tries to backhand this one further towards the net. He's pinned up against the boards as more time dwindles down here in regulation. Matthew Campanola pops it back to Marchese. Marchese returns the feed off the boards. Down low it goes. Keel spins away from pressure, but loses it to Pepe. And now Mercado will race back and retrieve it. As we close in on the final minute of play. This hockey game. Matthew Brody couldn't get that one across to Ferrazzi in time. Icing waved off, final minute of play underway. Savage pushes this one out of the zone. Jackson Tomforty. Spoiled Brody Dixon's shutout bid with a wicked backhand tally. Tomforty again, and that time he's denied once more. Big save at the end by Hughes. And the game is over. East Islip exacts some revenge on the T-Birds in front of their raucous fans on opening nights, winning 7-1, backed by Brody Dixon. Well, it was fun while it lasted, and we'll be back here again to deliver you more exciting action this Friday night, part of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network, or part of LI Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, which you can see all season long. And we'll be here tonight, or back here on Friday nights, for the anticipated rematch and next historic chapter between hockey royalty, Kings Park Comac Knights, and the defending champion St. Anthony's Friars. Should be a good one. Thank you everyone for tuning in to Wednesday Night Varsity. From all of us here at the network, Mike Calandra, Vinny Matula, Nick Quinn, who was on last night's Best for Tonight, and the president, Mike Brown. This is Mike Calandra saying so long, good night. If you're here, get home safe. Thank you for watching. See you on Friday.